All right, let's look at the homework 7.1, problem number 5. All right, so we have endpoints of a diameter given, right? And I already drew a picture. It's not in scale or anything, it's just a ballpark idea of what it looks like. All right, then we want to find, let's see, in order to find an equation, we need to find the center and the radius. All right, so let's find the center. Right, so you can see that the center, let's call it x0, comma y0, comma z0, right? This is really the same thing as the midpoint between those two endpoints, so I'm going to just call it M. And this can be found by just finding the average. So if you look at the 2 and the 2 here, so the average is going to be 2 plus 2 over 2, which is 2. All right, then the y coordinates 4 and the negative 3. So you have 4 plus negative 3 divided by 2. Just finding the average. All right, then z coordinate would be 13 and the negative 5. So we're going to put 13 plus negative 5 and divide by 2. All right. Then we just have to clean it up. So let's see. 2 plus 2 is 4 divided by 2 is 2. All right, we got that. All right, so 4 minus 3, so 1, so 1/2. All right. And 13 minus 5 is 8. 8 over 2 is 4. All right, so we found the center. All right, so the radius r is going to be, all right, so we can just define the distance between the center and one of these two endpoints. You can use either one. So let's use this one. No reason, I just randomly chose that one. All right, so it's going to be a square root of, all right, so it's going to be 2 minus 2 squared. So yeah, 2 minus 2 squared plus, I'm just doing the distance formula. All right, 4 minus 1/2 squared. All right, and plus, let's see, 13 minus 4 squared. All right, let's clean it up a little bit. So this is going to be 0, right? So I'm going to just scratch that one out. All right, then we have square root of, all right, so it's 4 minus 1/2 would be 4 is 8 over 2, so it's a 7/2. Square would be 7 square is 49, 2 square would be 4. All right, plus, let's see, 13 minus 4 is 9, 9 square would be 81. All right, so then taking a common denominator, that would be 4, and the 49 is 249, plus, all right, we have to multiply 81 by 4, so 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times 8 is 32, right? So 324. So this is going to be, I'm going to leave the square root as it is on purpose, because we don't really need to simplify it. All right, so you have 4 plus 9 would be 3, and then 1 plus 2 plus 4 would be 7, and then 3, right? All right, so the equation is going to be, therefore, all right, x minus, so remember that the equation is x minus x0 squared plus y minus y0 squared plus z minus z0 squared is equal to r squared. So that's the format, right? So therefore, we have x minus x1 is, x0 is 2 squared plus y minus y0 is 1/2 squared plus z minus z0 is 4 squared. Alright, so since it's r is a square root of 373 over 4, if you square that, you have 373 over 4. Alright, let's check the answer. Alright, let's see. I'm going to look at the key here. Alright, and then this is going to be, let's see, number 5, right? Number 5. Alright, so we got exactly the same answer. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.